Hi guys, thanks for watching. This is Gougaaa. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I just wanted to give you a quick update of what's happening on the Whitby and Pickering Heritage Line. Something I've been building for quite a while now for Train Simulator 2017. It's just a short update. The video should take about 15 minutes. I wanted to show you around Grosmont, but mainly the function of the gates at Grosmont, which operate slightly different from the gates that come with normal routes for Train Simulator. So we're starting off in the sheds. This is actually a slight adaptation to a reskin that comes with one of the Class 25 in the free pack. I've just added the nameplate to the side of it. This will come with the final route when it's finally released one day. So we're just making our way from the sheds. We'll head on down to Grosmont. I'm not going to talk all the way through it. Not much point. The coaling stage, that works. I've also added, I think, since the last pictures, the water crane. So one of the features of the gates is that they interlock with the signals that are around them. So if the gates are close to rail traffic, obviously the signals will show danger. Just heading through the tunnel. See the theatre indicators there we've made. We're heading to platform 4 to Grosmont. Through the gates. I'll just flip to the other view because I want to make sure we can see the signals. See the second loco making his way onto platform 2. Should be Eric, a regular at he was a regular at Grosmont. He's currently undergoing, or she's currently undergoing, some boiler work. Probably out of action for a little while. So there's nothing been unusual about the way the gates work at the minute. I think we could have made the gates that come with Train Simulator do something very similar. So as soon as Eric gets into his final place, the gates will close. just good when things work how we expect them to. So, in order to make the gates do what I want, the problem with the gates that come with the train sim is that they expect trains to be moving towards them before they actually react. Now at Grosmont, you very often get trains sat at platform 2, and the gates stay closed until the signaller decides it's time for the train to leave. He will then open the gates and set the signal. Obviously, he couldn't do this with the current level crossings. So what I've done is created triggers that can be set by scenario authors that allow the gates to be opened and the signals to be cleared. Like that. Just make our way out. What we're going to do is we'll go out into the tunnel and come back onto platform 2 and pick up the coaches that Eric's kindly left for us. So the other thing with the current gates that come with train sim is that once a loco's gone across them, they would then close as the loco moves away. And again, this isn't something that happens every time at Grosmont. Sometimes you want multiple train movements. Speeding a bit. You want multiple train movements across the gates before they actually close again. So this trigger has told the gates that there wants to be 2 train movements across before they close. Just permission to go back onto the platform. Set for platform 2. What we'll do is go head onto the platform, do it from there, just so we can see the gates and the signals a bit better. So this is the second movement across the gates. So as I said, the gates will close once the loco has made its way across. Hook this up. Okay. So we'll just we'll have a look at the other possibilities with this. We've got Eric coming back down lane platform 3. So I've got a confession. The signals and the gates at Grosmont won't actually stop an AI train. In theory, he would just travel straight through the gates. So scenario authors have to be a little bit clever about how they do it, but it can be made to look authentic, as we'll see in a minute. So again, because the gates use triggers, just because a loco is approaching them doesn't necessarily mean that the gates will open. And again, this is something that happens perhaps we want the loco to remain on view to the public for a little bit longer. There's no point in opening the gates. So Eric's going to wait for the signal to clear after the gates have opened, obviously. As you can see, the signal waits for the gates to open and then clears. And once the drivers realise the gates are open, they should move off. This time the trigger has told the gates to stay open for one train movement. So once Eric has moved over the gates, the signal will return to danger and the gates will close. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, we've got a few minutes before our train leaves. Just have a quick wander round. The north end still needs a bit of scenery doing out towards Whitby before I release it to beta. We've got some fencing to do, and there's a new signal to put in to allow trains to come onto the heritage line. Heading down towards the footbridge, which is slightly the wrong colour. I need to update that. Platform 1, which is the network rail. Platform. Even managed to get the public toilets in at the far end. We've got the bridge to update, which isn't right at the minute. We've got the pub, obviously very important. Tunnels. I'll just stand here until the gates open. There we go. And again, the trigger's expecting just one train movement across the gates. Oops. So just while we're waiting, there's not a huge amount to do before I release it to beta. I want to update the gates at Levisham to do something similar there that happens here. There are a few items of scenery that need updating. The station at Goathland needs some lights for nighttime running. I think once that's done, I'll probably be happy to release it to beta. Obviously none of the scenery out towards Whitby is done, so it's only Grosmont to Pickering. It should allow people to see the work that's been done, so it's been a long time coming. Oh yes, there's also a slight problem with this signal when it clears, the shunting signal when the gates open instead of the full signal, but I think I know what's wrong with that, so it's a fairly easy fix. Right, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.